Welcome, Secret Agents. Are you ready for your top secret assignment today? Adding and subtracting numbers. Access granted. Let's go! Today's mission is to listen to me, your teacher, Mr. Andres. Today, we will be learning and practicing how to add and subtract numbers using our fingers. Now, agents, these are some fun things that we can use in our everyday lives to add and subtract. We're going to start today's lesson with addition. Remember to raise your hand if you have any questions about today's lesson. This lesson is also part of Common Core, which is really top secret and cool. We can do this. Our objective today is to add numbers by using our fingers just like these. I know you can do it. One way to add and subtract numbers is by using your fingers. Start adding by putting up the number of fingers of the first number in the problem. Then continue putting fingers of the second part of the problem. Let's begin, Secret Agents. Using addition means to join something to something else to increase its size, number, or amount. Try using one hand for the first part of the problem and the other hand for the second part. Example, 3 fingers plus 1 finger equals 4 fingers. Let us try it again. 3 fingers on your first hand plus 1 finger on your second hand equals 4 total fingers. Example number 2. 3 fingers plus 2 fingers equals 5, the total number of fingers. Example number 3. 5 fingers plus 5 fingers equals 10 total number of fingers. Let's begin subtraction now. Subtraction is the process or skill of taking one number amount away from another. Subtracting using your fingers is also simple. Instead of putting up your fingers, you will be putting your fingers down to find the answer. Let's try example number 1 together. 3 fingers on your first hand take away 1 finger from your second hand equals 2 total number of fingers. Example number 2. 5 fingers from your first hand take away 2 fingers from your second hand equals 3 amount of fingers. Ready for a tricky one? Here it goes. 5 fingers from one hand minus 5 fingers from the other equals 0 total number of fingers. For this next set of practice problems, I want you to take your time and do them on your own. I know you've been paying attention, so you can do this. Now remember, agents, when you are adding numbers, you are putting up your fingers, but when you are subtracting numbers, you are simply taking down your fingers. Wow, great job, agents. Most of you were able to solve all the problems correctly. If anyone had any issues, I will come around now to help you. To review what we learned. For adding numbers, use one hand for the first part of the problem and the second hand for the next part of the problem. So 5 fingers plus 3 equals 8 total fingers. Now let's quickly review subtraction. When subtracting numbers, you are taking away your fingers. So 5 fingers minus 3 equals 2 total fingers. Now it's time to play a fun game with your partner. Each of you take turns holding up a different amount of fingers. See how many times you can add and subtract your partner's fingers. Great job with that game, kids! Now I want you to turn and talk with that same partner about different objects in the room that you can add and subtract. Mission complete, students! Great work, agents! You all proved you can use numbers to add and subtract using your fingers. Nice work!
Created using Powtoon.